You ever thought about wanting to increase your activity levels, but when you think about all your bills and an additional bill with joining a gym, it becomes discouraging. And so you feel as though there is nothing more for you to do until you're able to cough up additional money to help your health. Well, today, ladies and gentlemen, you will learn that there are alternative measures. There is no need to go to the gym to increase your healthy lifestyle. You can walk around the corner. You can walk in your local park trail. You can walk around your neighborhood. Hi, my name is Princess Sanders, and I am a student at Indiana State University in their LPN to RN BSN program. I want to present to you Let's Take a Long Walk, the simplicity of physical activity. Take a moment to take our pre-test before getting started. Let's see how much you know. There are a few things that you should learn while viewing this presentation. First, you should learn the cultural prevalence of inactivity. You should also learn the minimum walking requirements. In addition, you will discover resources to aid in tracking those steps. And lastly, you will gain the knowledge needed to increase your physical activity on a journey to a healthier you. Let's start off with the rate of inactivity in African Americans. Here you will find a map retrieved from the CDC website advising of the prevalence of self-reported physical inactivity among non-Hispanic Black adults by state and territory. This was measured between the years of 2015 and 2018. If you notice, the burgundy colored states advises us that greater than or equal to 30% of African Americans self-report inactivity in more than 20 U.S. states. It measures to be about 23 states to be exact. African Americans rate the highest amongst U.S. states. This is extremely important for our African American population. This just advises that at least 30% of African Americans within a state report inactivity. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? It seems as though the mid areas towards the eastern areas are the states that are most affected by the greatest numbers of inactivity amongst African Americans. That may be food for thought. Here you will find the rate of inactivity in Hispanics. Greater or equal to 30% of Hispanics self-report inactivity in more than 20 U.S. states. It is less than the amount of states presented by African Americans. Did you also notice here that it's sprinkled across the country, not designated in certain areas? Next, you will find the rate of inactivity in non-Hispanic white adults. Do you guys see that difference? Greater or equal to 30% of whites self-report inactivity in less than 10 U.S. states. Wow, that is a drastic change. As you may have figured out, whites rate the lowest amongst U.S. states in inactivity rates. Take a moment to reflect on what you have just viewed. What classification do you fall in? Are you amongst the 30% that are self-reporting inactivity? Let's increase our activity levels. There's no better time than the present to get to know the beauty of taking a walk. I bet you didn't know how beneficial it truly is. Honestly, it can be both enjoyable and beneficial. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, or the CDC, we will need to aim for 150 minutes of moderate walking per day. Or we can aim for 75 minutes of intense walking per day. You choose what level and how long, but make sure you're following the CDC guidelines. We can even spruce it up. There are apps to help you with increasing your activity. Are you here for a challenge? You even may want your medical team to see your progress. These apps are available to join coworkers, classmates, friends, family, and even your medical team on your walking journey. They are what we call smartphone applications, or apps for short. And here are some examples of what you can find. You have Nike Run Club, Map My Walk Under Armour, Running Walking Tracker Goals, even Walk Meter Walking and Hiking. I guarantee whatever activity you want to do today, there is an app for that. Let's say amongst you and all your siblings, you want to see who can get to 15 miles the fastest in a week. That's what we call a challenge. Everyone is able to tap into everyone's stat to see who gets there first, second, or third in order to win a health prize. And that's the increased health goal within your body. Your body will be thankful. I hope you've learned how walking can increase your health. It's beneficial, it's enjoyable, and it's inexpensive. Here you will see the references for the information that you viewed today. Don't forget to take our pre and post test to determine how well you know and how well you've learned. Have a wonderful day.